Soundstripe. Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
What's up?
What's good, dude?
We are without Matthew today.
Yeah, no Matthew. It's kind of sad.
It is a little sad. The vibe isn't the same.
Yeah, we didn't even put up the light. Let's be honest. We just kind of.
Yeah. I mean, the phone, I think, does well, though.
Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. You can also, like, see yourself, too.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I can see myself.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That motherfucker did not show up, so
Yeah.
we're recording without him.
Actually, that guy can go fuck himself.
Yeah, that's insane. To not
Canceled
show
on
up.
us last night,
Yeah.
and then just didn't no-show.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
We're going to have to have
one
a talk
bit.
with him.
We will have to have a talk. It's not professional.
It's not.
No. And we are professional.
Very professional.
Yeah.
If you can't tell already from everything we do.
We keep it professional. I even woke up this morning to watch the RFK confirmation just so I could have topics.
Yeah, I woke up at like 10:15 to an alarm, turned that shit off, and I woke up probably around like 11. And then I looked at my phone and I was like, Matt's not here.
Yep.
So,
He's not here. I woke up at like 9 to watch some of this confirmation. They were dragging the boy.
I always forget that, like, you have to wake up super fucking early to watch this shit because it's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like,
It's in D.C.
What are they right now, 2 hours ahead?
Yeah, it's 1:45 there right now.
Yeah, that's insane. Bro.
Yeah. They like rushed the end. It was like almost 4 hours long, and they rushed it at the end so that they could go vote on some bill.
Really?
Yeah, it was long as fuck. They were grilling RFK.
For, like, everything he said, basically? Like,
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he said a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But because, you know, he's part of, like, the Kennedy political family and, like,
Yeah,
all that comes along with
yeah.
that. So, like, one of his cousins came out the other day and was just like, you should not confirm him. He's like she called him a predator, which made no sense because then she accused him of nothing predatory. And then was
Okay.
like, he used to be like a drug addict and an alcoholic. And it's kind of like, yeah, he told us that.
yeah, we all knew that.
Yeah, he told us that, like, from the jump. He told us he was a drug addict and an alcoholic before. So she didn't tell us anything new. She basically just said, like, this guy used to be a piece of shit. And it's like, okay, that was about 45 years ago. I think he's recovered.
Yeah.
I think he's recovered. So
It's just another
like him.
person. Yeah, you're a fan?
I'm an RFK guy. I like him.
Yeah, no, I mean, from what I've read, from what he stands on, I do agree with a lot of
Yeah.
stuff that he says. Like it genuinely makes sense.
Yeah, like I'm not anti-vax. but,
No,
like,
no, like that hard stuff.
I'm skeptical about the COVID vaccine for sure.
But I think everyone should be. I don't think that
Yeah,
you. Well,
but
here's the thing.
They're not. CNN,
Here's my thing is like
Lewski, they're not.
we've never put out a vaccine so fast, and then COVID hit, and we're
Yeah.
like, yo, we have a vaccine for this.
Yeah. Well, it's actually, vaccine was like just a term used by the media to make us go do it. But if, like, the actual term for this vaccine is actually gene therapy. So if you called it gene therapy in the news, people probably wouldn't
Would've
have
been,
gotten it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was like the type of vaccine that it was, or the type of, like, thing that it was, is technically gene therapy.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
they tricked us. They got us. They tricked me. I got it.
What? We had to.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to school if I didn't. So
Yeah.
I got it.
That's what was kind of bullshit. Is like, I mean, I understand get the vaccine, everyone's safer,
Yeah.
with quotation marks. But to be like, you can't go to school, you can't do this, you can't
Yeah.
do that. I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, it's a little bit fucked up.
Well, in a few years, it's going to be real fucked up when we find out how much we actually did play a role in COVID getting out.
Yeah.
The fact that we basically paid for it, developed it with China, let it get out. I mean, Fauci's going to be fucked. That's the other thing. He wrote a good book called The Truth About Fauci.
Okay.
Yeah. And it rips Fauci is actually like a nasty motherfucker. Fauci, bro, like during like the AIDS crisis, he was putting out. He was like, we have to go with AZT. It's the only way. AZT was killing people quicker than AIDS. It was like just destroying people, and then people were like figuring out like different methods of just like not curing it, but staying alive.
Yeah.
And healthier, and he outlawed all of it.
What a douche.
Outlawed all of it and destroyed people's lives for just so he could profit off of AZT.
Bro, what the fuck?
And it's now known like, oh yeah, that was killing everybody. That's our bad.
Yeah, but that's all they're gonna do. That's literally the credit they'll take. Be like, our bad.
Yeah, but this is what he does. This is what
Yeah.
Fauci does. Is he fucks shit up, and then he just kind of like hides behind his political friends, and he hides behind like liberal media where they can kind of just be like, no, it's good because it's like science, and it's like, well, chill.
Yeah.
Let's chill on the science then.
Bro, we aren't even set up.
I know, we didn't even grab.
We don't got a raccoon. We don't got our book.
No. It's because of no Matthew, bro.
God damn it, dude.
We aren't together. We have no producer. We have no production going on right now.
Yeah.
We can grab it.
Yeah, I'm looking. He looks pretty sad.
All right, I'll grab him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's by himself now. Oh,
Grab a
shit.
book. What book am I grabbing?
I don't know. What book haven't you used?
I don't know. I feel like I've used all of them.
Grab a graphic novel or something.
We'll go with
This
a little
little
poetry
boy.
book today.
So, guy. Give him a little pet. Pet. Ooh, what'd you choose?
Chose The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot.
The Wasteland.
Yes. Nice little poetry book for the timeline.
Poetry's nice.
Poetry
I do
is
love
nice.
poetry.
Yeah. Poetry rules.
I don't understand, like, I understand poetry, but, like, I don't know, like, sometimes I guess I try to write poetry, but I'm like, is this poetry? Like, how do you express what poetry, like, what is the actual definition of poetry?
I don't really know. I don't know that there is a definition of poetry.
It seems like it's just words in small lines.
Let's find out.
Dude.
I mean, poetry's probably like pornography. You don't know how to define it, but I know it when I see it.
Yeah.
It's probably one of those things. Poetry definition. It says literary work in which special intensity is given to the expression of feelings and ideas by the use of distinctive style and rhythm, poems collectively or as a genre of literature.
So basically anything can be a poem as long as it's not just like a book.
Yeah, as long as you're putting meaning behind it, it's a poem. Pretty much. That's what I got from that.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm a poet, writing poems all the time.
There you go.
Another thing to add to my business card.
Yeah.
Poet.
I like to fancy myself a poet.
You should, honestly. You should put that, like, on your business card. Poet.
Poet. I don't know that there's a way to tell people you're a douchebag quicker, though. Just be like, poetry? Yeah, I'm a poet, actually. I do poetry. If someone told me, like, if I asked someone what their job is, and instead of saying writer, they said poet, I would. Yeah. I mean, I'd find a locker to stuff you in. Even if we're 35, I'm going to find a locker. I'm going to put you in there.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It is a little pretentious to be like, I'm a poet.
It's completely pretentious. It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Do people do that, though? Like,
yes.
They don't say they're writers? They're like, I'm a poet?
Yes. Instagram is full of poets, and all the comments are just like, this is gay, this is retarded. I didn't know that they were allowing Down syndrome people to be gay anymore. Like, it's just, the whole thing is just,
I love Instagram
just making
comment
fun
sections,
of them.
dude. Instagram comment sections are nice. Honestly, like, from, like, my TikTok terror era where, like, all I did was scroll through TikTok, and now I'm back on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
Instagram rules.
Comments are better.
Yeah.
Content is way
Instagram comment
better.
section is, for real, one of the funniest places on earth.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
It's literally just, how can I make this person feel the worst possible way?
Sometimes it's racist. Sometimes it's, like, homophobic, sexist, whatever. It's always funny.
It is. It's all jokes.
It's always funny.
And it is the funniest. They say the funniest shit.
They do.
Like, half the shit that I read, I'm like, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think of that insult. That's a crazy insult.
I love going on, like, the racial power accounts where it's like for a race to be like, be proud of, like, your race and stuff like that. I mean, the whites could never because that'd get shut down real quick. But I love going on those. It's just the whole comment section is just, and sometimes it's not, and it's usually actually not just white people. Like if there's like a Native American one, bro, the Mexicans are tearing into them, the black people are tearing into them. Everyone tears into the natives. Everyone tears into the Mexican. The black people love shitting on the Mexicans in the Instagram comment sections.
I would imagine.
They give those boys hell in the Instagram comment sections. Mexicans are catching no fucking breaks from black folks in the Instagram comment sections.
But it's the same way around too. Mexicans are all up in black people's comments. They're not, honestly, I will say though, black people hate on the internet is kind of elite. Yeah, it's kind of different. Like every comment I read, I can kind of tell.
Yeah.
If it's from like a black or like, it's the insults kind of go with whatever they are.
Well, white guys, you can always tell it's coming from a place of insecurity. But black guys, it's always like, oh, you legitimately hate this.
Yeah.
You legit are just hating because this motherfucker's happy.
Yeah, exactly.
White guy is like, I don't have that, so I'm going to hate on it.
Yeah.
And they say something mean and nasty. But like a black guy will say something funny, and I like it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Instagram is awesome.
I usually go on there just to look at comment sections.
Yeah, like every post, you're like, fuck the post.
Yeah, I'm going to look at
the comments.
I'm just looking at comments.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I like that.
It's way better than the post.
Yeah. So, some posts are pretty cool. I do I like the videos of like when people die and looking at those comment sections. Some people are like genuinely care about that person that just died. Like,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Not the place to be caring about people.
Like, I'm sorry, bro, but like that was kind of funny as shit.
Yeah, obviously it was funny.
Like, don't be in the comment section and be like, "Oh my god, I hope he's okay."
Obviously, it's funny to watch an Indian guy get hit by a car. That's obvious. That's obviously fun.
Well, they're always just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, sometimes really it's not even their fault.
Yeah.
They're just wrong place, wrong time.
But it's always India. Mm-hmm. It's always India. You guys got to get out of the way.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Like, what is your thought process of being in the middle of a road?
I think there's just so many of them.
Yeah, they just kind of...
Yeah. Like, even if you're driving a car and you're, like, you're in a rush and, like, this guy's going to fucking take some time out of your commute, you're just like... I'm sure his parents got 6 more. And you're just running through that guy so you can get to work.
Fair enough, honestly.
There's just so many.
Oh.
Bro.
No way. Just
dropping your shit.
I'm just gonna...
My sister did tell me that TikTok, you're not allowed to curse.
No, you're not.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that at all.
No, TikTok, honestly, people were like... everyone's always about freedom of speech on social media. TikTok doesn't have that.
Why are we confused about this app getting banned? This sounds totalitarian and disgusting.
I really don't understand. Like, when it got banned, everyone freaked out. Yes. Because I guess your main social media thing is gone. But it's not like there's not fucking 20 other social medias out there that you can't do the exact same thing on.
If you want real freedom of speech, bro, get on Twitter.
Oh, my God.
That's true freedom of speech is Twitter.
Dude, you can say whatever you want, post whatever. Like, literally, it's the terms of service are sign up. There's there's no terms Twitter, of service. Like
why don't the libs just like they keep saying like Twitter is this dangerous right wing play? Make it libs.
You can go on there and make your own half.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't like I don't understand the whole thing of like this app is for this kind of people. This app is for that's not what social media is designed to be.
No, it's meant to bring everyone from everywhere.
Yeah.
And be able to comment and discuss on shit.
To be completely honest, I don't think humans should have social media. Like, in terms of, like, a biological frame. Like, you shouldn't be able to be in contact with everybody all the time. That's not how humans were designed at all.
No.
That's, like...
Our brain isn't meant for that. It's too much.
That's insane. Especially when you're, like, 14.
It's being overloaded with information.
God. Yeah, oh, my God.
Well, and the thing is, like,
crazy.
When you're that young, like, you don't do your research. So whatever you see, you're going to believe.
Yeah, that's why we got a bunch of, like,
dumbass,
whacked out little fucking kids.
I had the longest conversation, like with, well, not the longest, it was like an hour conversation with my grandma on Sunday when I went to lunch with her about just like LGBTQ and bi and all that shit. Like she was getting heated.
She's
about
not a fan, right?
Well, yeah, she's religious.
Yeah.
So, but I was telling her, I was like, that Q is now questioning, so it's like we're forcing people to like, not be, I guess, straight even if you are and you're just thinking
Yeah,
something else.
you get put into groupthink even though you're already like you're not even there yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was like telling her that, and she was like, wow, like I didn't know this, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
She was getting heated about it though. She was not happy. She's like, we're telling kids at that age that they can do.
That's
whatever.
my thing. Is like I'm not telling kids when they're 5 that they're straight.
My thing, my huge thing is when parents say they're not giving their kids a gender at birth.
Yeah, that's
you're
wrong.
Fucking that kid for the rest.
Yeah,
you are
that's
literally
wrong.
sticking your dick in their butt and being like, yeah, you're done for the rest of your life.
That's wrong.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because you're already by telling them, or like by calling them they their whole lives, they're automatically gonna be like I'm they.
Yeah.
Because like kids imprint right away. Like that's what every book will tell you is that kids. Like the first 4 years or something like that is like all just imprinting.
Well, like if you say the F word around a kid, they're gonna say it 3 seconds later.
Yeah, so if you drill like LGBTQ stuff into your kid for 4 years, they're gonna identify that way even if they are straight.
Yeah,
because I think like I don't know what the science is on it, but I think it's becoming more and more like that. It's probably a mix of biological and like.
What's being told to you?
Yeah, so like it's nature and nurture. So like if their nature is to be straight, but their nurture is to be something else, you're gonna fuck that kid up.
I think a lot of it now is more nurture over nature. I feel like a lot of people who say they are part of LGBTQ. It's more nurture over nature.
I think that's just as bad though as like a gay kid whose dad refuses to like acknowledge him being homosexual.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as a gay kid whose dad is like, no, you're playing football.
Yeah.
Like, no, like just like don't force your kid into being something that you don't even know what they are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, as a parent, yeah. I mean, like, I don't even know what I was going to say. As a parent, seeing your kid grow up, like, you want to help, you want to have influence on them because that's your child, and you want them to grow up kind of like how you want them to grow up, if that makes sense. Like, your dreams are imprinted on your kid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's too far.
I mean, at a certain point, your dream should just be for your kid to be, like, happy and productive.
Yeah.
That should be it.
Yeah.
For real, if your kid turns out gay or, whatever.
Are they happy?
Are they happy? Are they being productive in society? Are they bettering other people's lives? Like, that's really all that matters at that point.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? Honestly, like, and I don't really see a problem with, like, a lot of people. This is where Instagram gets real upset, too. They get upset about gay dudes adopting kids.
I don't see a
big problem in that, honestly.
I don't see a big problem with it as long as you're not being, like, as long as you're not trying to force that kid to be what they aren't.
Yeah, I don't see a big problem with that.
It's like being a parent is being a parent. Like, you can have two moms, you can have two dads. We shouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it does become a problem also, like you said, like where you imprint your political ideology on them.
Yeah,
but straight parents do that too.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the thing.
I've known many pieces of shit by 6th grade who are like, I mean, they're ready to create the Fourth Reich.
Yeah,
like I've known many fucked up kids that come from perfectly straight households. I think parenting's just hard. Yeah. And when you're a gay parent, it's amplified. Mm-hmm. So like, it's just tricky.
Well, I mean, like I feel like not nowadays so much more because there are a lot more people who are like gay. But like when kids first started, I feel like coming out and being like, "Hey, Dad, like I'm gay."
Yeah.
Like it had to have been hard because you didn't know how to raise a kid like that.
No.
That was completely different.
Yeah.
But now it's like every other kid is some sort of something. So
I mean, some of these motherfuckers are lying. Some of them just want to be interesting. They're young. They want to be interesting. They're confused.
Yeah.
Some of these, like if you're 14,
you don't know.
There's no way there's this many gay 14-year-olds. There's just no way.
No.
Some of them are, for sure. But I feel like the ones who are actually gay are probably less likely to come out than the ones who are like, yeah, I'm gay. Like I think there's, because when that's your actual identity, it's a little tough.
Yeah, as I said, it's not like for anyone to come out of the closet. I'm sure it's not hard. Not hard. I mean, I'm sure it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes I fucked that up. I'm sure it's hard, as you said. Like,
Yeah.
if that's actually who you are, you're not
Yeah.
going to come out and be like, at 14,
Yeah.
when you're a freshman in high school,
Yeah, it's tough. Or middle school.
or an 8th grader in middle school, like, I'm not saying it's gonna like ruin like your I guess like rep, but everyone's gonna look at you different now.
Yeah.
And I mean,
like not in some places. Like if you're a fucking gay kid in L.A., no one's
gonna give a shit.
But if you're a gay kid, probably still in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's probably pretty tough. That's probably not easy.
You're trying to pick the lock to get out of the closet, bro. Like you're locked in there. Like,
yeah. Especially, or like, I think it's hard if you're gay in like a minority community where like religion is probably like.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure like gay Mexican kids probably still have a pretty tough time. Yeah. I can't imagine that being easy.
Well, yeah, most of their families are Catholic, and that's huge against like
or gay Arabs.
Yeah. Oh,
bro, gay Arabs. I mean, come on. Most of the Arabs do kind of gay shit though. So
yeah, they
like to fuck boys over there. That's a big thing that they do. We know you do it. Don't lie about it.
Don't hide it.
Yeah, you don't do it that much over here, but over there, you fuck a lot of boys. So, and the boys aren't even allowed to tell because that's a crime in the Middle East. So,
that's so crazy.
Say what you want, but we're on to you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't hide it from us.
No, you can't hide it from us. It's well documented. We know it. We know it. They just do that. They fuck boys over there. It's fucking crazy.
It doesn't make any sense. Is there like a ratio from girl to boy, more boy than girl, or is it more girl?
It's
than
more
boy?
boys.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's what
more
I thought.
Boys. But also girls. I mean, they don't consider it because they're wives.
Yeah.
So like girls can get married over there like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
So then it's not considered.
Bro, what the fuck?
Might have to bleep a lot of that out, but I don't think we can say the R word. My bad. It's grape for the social media.
Yeah, we're gonna start saying grape.
Yeah, we'll say grape because people can't. It's not even like that word isn't even like it's sexual in definition.
It's just another word. Like it's like saying fuck or like it's
like there's like in old books and stuff like that. They'll say like they've raped the land and stuff like that. Like it's about like destroying something.
Yeah.
So like I get it. It's a trigger word, all that, but you know, we can't just ignore words because somebody might get offended by the word or like it might trigger something in that person. Like obvious slurs, yeah, we'll avoid those.
Yeah.
But you know, like we should be able to use words that have a valid stance in society.
Well, and as you said, it can be used in more than just the term of being graped. It's like you can.
Yes.
I said they used it for fields.
Things,
yeah,
yes.
Like they grape the fields.
Yes,
like,
you can't even say sexual assault. You have to say SA.
That's insane, dude. Like,
which is odd. Yeah, you got to say SA.
It's just a definition. Like it's just the word, and the word has a definition.
Yes.
And use it like any other word.
If
like
you let
I'm
the word
right
have
now.
power over you, I mean, you're adding to a problem. Because you're making that word powerful when it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you're honestly letting the word scare you.
Yeah.
Which therefore you've already lost.
Yeah. But yeah, to close on that, Middle East, stop fucking boys, please. Please leave the boys alone. They don't want it. No. I promise you, they don't want it.
No.
Yeah, it's wild over there.
Well, that's why I'm never going over there personally.
I might go to Israel at some point.
Yeah, but you have a valid reason.
Yeah, I'll probably go to Israel.
I don't have a valid reason to go over there.
I would like to go see Syria. Like, I would like to go see Syria. I'd like to see Iran. I'd like to see Afghanistan. Like, that whole area is very historical and, like, culturally significant. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to get fucked up.
Yeah, I don't
want to get fucked up.
I don't want to have to wear body armor everywhere I go with, like, a full team of people to protect me. I just want to walk around.
And I'm not going over there to occupy, bro. I'm going over there so I can see shit for a week and leave. Like that. Exactly. Like that's all I want to do is go there, spend my money, and leave. That's it.
Yeah, I want to give you guys money.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking live there.
No, fuck.
Just like let me come chill for a little bit. It's not a big deal. You guys come chill. I see you all here. You're all chilling. You all come here and chill.
Yeah, but we can't go there and chill.
Let me go there and chill, dude. It's not fair. I want to chill too.
Yeah.
I've seen way too many of you outside of a fucking bodega chilling for me to not be able to go over there and literally just look at statues. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, that is crazy that we can't go over there and look at statues without death.
No, they get fucking mad. Everyone gets mad when Americans travel. They get mad about it. But then they can come here. They can come here and fuck up all our cities, but we can't go over there and just look at shit.
The thing right here is, like, America. Like, when people come to America, they're like, why are people so nice? Like, people say good morning to me. They say hi to me. It's like, and then we go over there and we do it to them. They're like, hi, good morning. They're like, the fuck do you want?
Yeah, they're like, disgusting. How dare you speak to me?
Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I get that America, we aren't the best of the people.
Yeah.
We aren't best. We kind of are. We're kind of awesome. But
we're absolutely the best, but continue.
Yeah. I get that we go over to places and, and I mean, I guess our manners sometimes aren't the best, but you can't look at one American and think that's every American. Like,
but also, I think there is a legitimate amount of people in other countries, they just hate on us because they're jealous.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, they're fucking jealous that they're not American.
Yeah.
Like, if I was, like, some kid in fucking, I don't even know, what's a country that hate, I mean, they all kind of hate America, but, like, even France. Like, France doesn't really fuck with us that much. If I was some kid in, like, the countryside of France, yeah, I'd fucking hate on us, too. Like, yeah, you have nice food, you got this and that, whatever. We got everything. We have all the best music. We have the best movies. We have everything.
Well, and you saw, like, when TikTok went down, people missed us.
Yeah.
People miss the Americans.
One of my favorite accounts is, it's European. It's mostly Europeans. I'm sure there's, like, other nationalities in there, too. And it's, like, American, like, teenage and young adult core. Mm-hmm. So, like, there's just videos of, like, teenage boys in, like, the back of a truck drinking beer, like, going mudding. And, like, shooting paintballs and shit. And, like, all of the people in the comments are like, damn, that's pretty tight.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But, like, I'd be jealous because you're not doing that in Europe. No. That's not your idea of fun.
You can't do that in Europe. If that happens, like, that's a huge problem.
Yeah, we still have, like, that's the nice thing about here too is, like, they're actually strict about their rules. We have rules where it's like, don't break them, but if you do, like,
you're gonna slap on the wrist and
you know, like, we'll
address it when it happens.
It'll be fine. If you break the rules a little bit, it's okay. Like, we have varying degree. Like, we're understanding about a lot of it.
Yeah.
But, like, over there, you break a rule, you break a rule.
Well, that's the thing, too, is you also understand that, like, kids are going to be kids, too.
Yeah.
It's like when you're young, kids are going to be kids. They're going to do dumb shit. Yeah, they might. If they break the law, like, they're still going to get punishment. But it's like they're a kid. They're going to do community service. It's not going to be on their record.
Yeah.
Over there, it's like you do something out of line. Oh, shit. Like,
yeah. But really, like, I don't understand even the lack of self-awareness that people in other countries have. So, like, you come here, you fuck up our cities. You do. You legitimately fuck up the cities. You completely disorganize everything. You wreak havoc. By the way, most of you fucking stink. Most tourists fucking stink. And then we go over there, and they're like, ugh, can you believe what they're doing to us? It's like, dude, do you have zero self-awareness that you come here? We're just nice about it. And we understand that we're making money off of you being here. Yeah. So we're chill. Like, why don't you guys have the fucking wherewithal to realize, like, we're over there. We're actually being pretty good over there. We're on our best behavior.
Yeah, usually we go over there, we get drunk.
Yeah, we'll get drunk.
And then we just go walk around at the cities at nighttime. Exactly like what you do over there. What's the difference?
And we bathe. We fucking bathe. Unlike like you
daily.
Fucks. Like, and brush our teeth.
Daily, dude. Taking a shower every day. Sometimes two.
I shower twice a day. Every day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand the lack of self-awareness from, I mean, it's a lot of Europeans. Europeans are fucking stuck up. They don't think their shit stinks, bro. I mean,
dude, honestly, that's my number one worry, like, when I go out, is, like, do I smell good?
Yeah.
Like, because that's honestly, like, that's one of the first things people notice when you walk into a room, is, like, how you look, and definitely how you smell.
Yeah. And then they're all upset. We go over there, we speak their language, like, kind of broken. We know like enough words. You think we can fucking understand you, motherfucker?
No.
No, bro.
We're
We don't
trying.
understand
That's the
you.
thing is we're trying. And no offense,
Yeah.
but English is... I mean, every language is used everywhere. But English is such a fucking big language everywhere
bro.
now.
You gotta know some English.
You have, like...
You gotta know some English.
And, like, granted, we're going to do our best, hopefully, when we go to your country, to learn a little bit. So, like, we can ask, hey, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna learn, like, basic conversation.
Yeah, I'm going to be like... I'm going to learn how... Like, I'm going to learn how to ask for anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn how to be polite, how to say please and thank you.
And, like, directions.
And directions.
Yeah.
So that I can help myself help you so you don't have to, like...
Yeah.
Try to deal with it.
You guys come over here, you do the same shit.
Oh my God.
You do the exact same shit, and then we go over there and you throw a fit. I'm just saying, dude, you guys need to you need to do a little self-evaluation and realize that you're actually also fucking awful.
Yeah.
And we're kind of cool.
Yeah. We're not as pieces of shit as you guys are about it.
Yeah.
We kind of allow that to happen. You're kind of just like, fuck you guys.
I think, yeah, they're just jealous. They're jealous.
That really is what it is. They're just
jealous.
Here's the funny thing is, honestly, you could move over here and you could become American.
Absolutely.
You could live this life.
Well, I just saw something crazy. Like, some crazy number of millionaires just left the UK because they're doing, like, new tax laws where, like, if you're from the UK and you're making money outside of the UK, they can tax that. So, like, they can tax anything they want, basically, the UK. So, like, thousands of millionaires in the UK
are just leaving.
They just left. They're like, we're done with that. So, like, I don't understand. They're, like, anti-industry over there. They're very anti-everything over there.
Interesting.
They're anti-fun, anti-industry. I mean, you guys fucking suck. Maybe you do need to come up. We need to teach you a little lesson.
That guy's going to do it right there.
He might do it. That's the other thing is, like, Europeans are all mad about him, like, wanting to buy Greenland and stuff, and it's like, yeah, we fuck around, we have fun. Like, who cares? We fuck around.
Here's my thing is, like, the world hasn't just stopped from moving on. Like, every country is trying to become the most powerful and the most strong that it can.
Yeah.
Hence why he wants to take Greenland. He's trying he's trying to make America more powerful than it already is.
Yeah, I just think it's weird that people now are like, they're like, okay, and everything as it is should be set. We're not going to change anything at all ever again.
We would be fucked if we didn't change anything at all.
But it's also like fucking Rome used to exist, bro. It doesn't exist anymore, and you don't tell us, like, how dare you come in and colonize Rome.
No.
It's like, bro, like, this is how the world works. It's constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and yeah, you don't have to lay down and accept all the things that you don't want, but, like,
you can't
you do have to accept the fact that you live in a changing environment.
Exactly.
You have to accept that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Nothing can't not change.
Yeah. You can't just, like, if everything just stayed as it is right now, I don't think shit would go that well.
If nothing changed from, like, this moment?
Yeah, from this moment, if everything just
I give us
halted as
5
it
years.
is,
I give us 5 years.
it just wouldn't go well.
I don't give us long before shit goes to shit.
That's just not how people are designed.
No, we are designed for constant change. We need constant change. We need a change of scenery. We need a change of people. We need new stuff around us all the time so that our brain is learning and growing as a human being. Like, I don't know.
I don't really get it.
It's kind of dumb. People are kind of dumb.
Yeah. I also think I think the term colonialism is odd because no one is native to anywhere except for, like, maybe one tribe in Africa is native to that place.
Yeah.
I mean,
but everyone is placements
one group
now.
of people.
Everyone is everyone's just a placement now. No one, as I said, no one
is native to anything.
No.
So, like, to be like, oh, this is colonial, this is that, and also colonialism seems to only apply to white people, which is also strange.
Which it doesn't. Yeah, everyone has their own type of.
Yeah, like, are we gonna not call the millions and millions of Muslim immigrants invading Europe? We're not gonna call that colonialism.
That is colonialism. Because
they're going in there, they are literally they're forcing people to change the culture. They are forcing it. That's colonialism.
It's just the name. It was just like, because it started with us, right? Technically, like, that's how they said, like, oh, you guys are.
They like, well, I mean,
like, your colonies, you're colonizing.
They do believe. I think colonialism stems from Great Britain. But colonialism, if you look at the definition of it, is ancient. It's an ancient ideology.
But it only works on white people.
Yeah, you can really only apply it in circles that are talking about white people.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yes.
What the hell?
Because, I mean, white people are like, you know,
Honestly,
they do colonize shit, but so does everyone else.
Yeah. We kind of just put the blame on a lot of white people.
Yeah.
White people, though. That's our thing.
Japan was crazy colonizers for a long time.
Yeah, dude, they were taking over everything.
Japan fucked shit up for a while. No one calls them colonizers.
Nah, because what we did. Because everyone just looks at what we did. Everyone looks at what America did to Japan, not what Japan did to other people. Like, it's...
Bro, Japan fucked up China for a long... They fucked up the Philippines. They fucked up everything.
They controlled basically everything around
Yeah,
them.
bro. They were fucking up Korea.
Yeah.
Like, but you wouldn't call them colonizers. And they were vicious. They were like boiling people alive. Like, that's insane.
What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, y'all gotta chill, bro. You gotta fucking chill.
No one's gonna chill.
I think here's the thing. Everyone wants to believe they're not a piece of shit. The quicker you realize that your group also has pieces of shit in it, yeah, it's gonna be, you're gonna wake up real quick.
I think everyone is a piece of shit. Like, every individual is a piece of shit.
That's in some way, yes.
That's the thing, is like, if you say you're not a piece of shit,
Yeah.
you're being a piece of shit right there.
But if you think that your ethnic group is morally good,
You're wrong.
just for the sake of it being your ethnic group,
You're wrong.
you're completely incorrect.
Yeah.
Every single group has someone that's a piece of shit. And at some point in history, you were pieces of shit at some point. You think white people were the only people with slaves? No, bro. Every race on Earth has been a slave, and every race on Earth has owned slaves. We just did it most recently. That's our bad. Actually, no, because black people are still enslaving each other in Africa right now. But, you know.
We have, like, records.
Yeah.
We have the biggest record of doing it.
We got it pretty recorded.
Yeah.
And, you know, the tail end of it created the greatest country to ever exist, which is, so now they're like, yeah, like, you know, you have to acknowledge that. And, like, we do. We acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But slavery at its base isn't racial. It's economical.
Yeah.
It's horrible, but it's not about race. It's about economics.
Yeah, it's basically just enslaving people to do something without payment.
The only time slavery becomes about race is toward the tail end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's like, you have to create some sort of groupthink to be like, why can't these people be free? And you can't say because we wouldn't make money. That doesn't look good.
Yeah.
So you have to be like, well, they're like a less evolved thing. And that's wrong. Obviously, that's wrong and disgusting. But the root of slavery is purely economics.
Yeah. It's just to get shit done and make as much money as possible.
The word slave actually comes from the word Slav, which is Slavic, which is white people. Slavics are white. That's where the word comes from, is from white slaves that were enslaved by African kings. So.
Now you know.
Now you know.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where it comes from. Slavics. The whites.
I guess that makes sense. Like,
yeah. Every group is whites have enslaved each other. Asians have Korea actually has the longest unbroken chain of slavery in human history.
Well, which, North or just Korea in general?
Korea in general. There wasn't even North and South until the 50s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Korea in general had the longest unbroken. It was like 2,000 years.
Holy
of
fuck!
Just straight slavery.
Jesus Christ!
Like they were pieces of shit, and I don't think they were too nice.
Probably not.
No,
they're probably assholes.
Probably. I don't want to work in a fucking rice field all day, dude.
Have you seen the China ones where like they have no like insects and like so they have to like people have to self-pollinate flowers? Have you seen that shit?
No, but that makes sense that they would be doing that.
Yeah, people have to go into every flower, like get the pollen and then go to another flower and like put it inside that flower because they have no like insects.
They got no bees because they kill all of them with the environment.
Yeah. That's insane. That sounds like an awful job.
Well, that's Xi Jinping for you.
Oh, dude.
That's the other crazy thing. Here's the craziest thing I think about when I'm thinking about like why people are against America. Or like even Americans who are mad at America for being like racist and like awful and whatever. You ever go to China? Everybody's Chinese. You come here, we got everything. We got Hispanics, natives, whites, black people,
Indians,
Mexican. We got everything here, bro. You go to other countries, it's one type of person.
Yeah.
That's pretty easy to get along with one type of person. That's like we're in a forest. Like, I think of it this way. Like, we're in a forest with a functioning ecosystem where the bear eats this, the rabbit eats that, the rabbit gets eaten by that kind of thing. They're over there, they're just all fish in a koi pond. They're just swimming around. They're peaceful. I mean, they're not peaceful, really. Like, they have governments who subjugate them completely, and they don't know it because they're brainwashed. But, like, we're over here figuring it out because we're in a fucking crazy ecosystem, bro. And we're a young country. We're only 200 years old.
That is crazy, like, for me to think about when someone says that. Like, we're only 200 years old.
Yeah, we're young. We're one of the youngest countries on Earth.
Yeah, but we did it right. That's the thing, is we did it right.
Yeah, and, well, so there's actually historical evidence. So we're in a time of... We're in, like, our adolescence of being a country, basically. Mm-hmm. Where, like, we have this independence. We're becoming powerful, stuff like that. And every country apparently goes through this period right around the 200-year mark where they become obsessed with ethnic and, like, orientation. And, like, they become obsessed with in sexual, like, gender differences. They become obsessed with that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And if you can get through that, they said it takes about a century. And then when you get through that, it's pretty much clear sailing.
Interesting.
But it's like we're at the point in our country where it's historically the rockiest period across every country that's ever existed.
So it's either like we prevail or we're basically done?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Damn.
I think we're going to make it out.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. But I think it is important for people to understand, like, we're a pretty young country, and yeah, we're just kind of figuring it out.
That's what people need to understand, is everyone is trying to figure it out still.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people, like, every day, like, of your life, you're trying to just figure shit out.
Yeah. It's also just so not normal. Like, we think that this is how the world should be, to be this diverse, but it's really not normal. And it's cool that we're able to do it. It's cool we're able to do it as well as we do.
Yeah, a lot of times, like, if you look back in books and everything, it's one people.
It's one group of people.
It's one group of people in a town, in a country, in a territory.
I think, like, that's really crazy to just be like even a lot of European like the UK, I would imagine is probably the next most diverse place. But even they don't have Hispanics the way we do.
Well, so I'm saying, like, are you saying it's diverse where, like, Germans live in England and, like, England's live in, like, Scotland?
No, like,
or are you saying, like...
No, like, the UK has, like, a decent amount of black people. They have a lot of Indian people. Okay. They have, like, Asian people. Like, the UK does have a lot of diversity, but they don't have Hispanics or Native Americans the way we... Like, we're adding even more onto that.
Yeah.
Like, we're a wildly diverse place, and for people to just be like, why can't everyone just get along? It's like, I don't know, does a fucking... You know, does a lion get along with a zebra all the time? No. There's some kinks to work out here, dude. There's some kinks to work out.
Yeah, and like I said, they're gonna be there's gonna be casualties. Like,
yeah.
Is that the word? There's gonna be casualties.
Well, it depends on how you're using it. Like, people are gonna die.
No, I'm saying like shit is gonna happen.
Yes. Well, so let's say that.
I'm gonna say
casualties means people are gonna die.
Shit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, people are gonna die.
People have.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you can't just go from everything being bad, everything being good, everything being good. Like,
if you look at other cultures, almost every other culture in the world is homogenous. We are not.
Yeah.
I think people should be grateful to the fact that we are trying. We are trying our fucking best.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
It's pretty hard.
Like,
it's hard. Like, I don't think people even understand, like, this might come across, like, tone deaf or whatever, but it's hard, like, being young, like a white male 10-year-old, and everyone's like, you're a piece of shit because you're young, because you're a white man, like, because you're gonna be a straight white man, you're a piece of shit. It's like, okay, I'm 10, I literally don't even know what you're referring to yet.
Yeah, no, That's fair.
Like, that is a hard thing to go through. And, like, then eventually you learn, like, okay, this is why they think that. Mm-hmm. And, like, I don't really hold any ill will to people who think that white men are pieces of shit.
Well, they have reason to. That's the thing, is, like, there's...
Not... A lot of them don't.
Well, I'm saying, like, history-wise. Like, history-wise...
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of white men that were pieces of shit. But,
yeah.
like, the thing is, you can't hold a grudge against a past generation on
there was a lot of white men who were pieces of shit here.
Exactly.
But if you go to Asia, there was a lot of Asian men who were pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You go to Africa, there was a lot of African men who were pieces of shit. There were pieces of shit all over the fucking world.
Yeah, but white people are just going to be blamed.
Yeah.
The most. Especially in America. They're going to get blamed the most out of everyone.
And, like, I don't know. I like, obviously I recognize the fact that, like, white people were doing it all over the place. We were traveling quite a bit. But, like, that's also kind of what brought us to this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, there's bad shit, but it led to a lot of good shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, a lot of my comedic heroes, a lot of my show business heroes are black guys. Like, Dave Chappelle is one of my heroes in terms of comedy and, like, entertainment.
That's fair.
I idolize Dave Chappelle.
But I mean, like, if you're trying to, like, do stuff like he is,
yeah,
you should idolize that man.
Yeah.
He's fantastic.
And one of my favorite musicians of all time is Nas. Like, I think that's a pretty cool thing that you have, like, white kids who look up to black guys, black kids who look up to white guys. Like, I know a lot of them don't like Eminem, but I know a few black guys who their favorite rapper is Eminem. That's pretty fucking cool.
Honestly, they go pretty hard, too. Like, if a black guy's favorite rapper is a white guy, they're kind of all in on that guy.
Yeah, they do.
They go hard as fuck.
They do ride hard for their favorite white rapper. They do. They like him.
But you can't have him. He's a white guy.
Yeah, he is ours. We do claim him.
Exactly.
You guys have plenty.
As you said, they got Nas.
Yeah, all my favorite athletes growing up, they were all black guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have a single favorite athlete who was a white guy.
That's fair, though. They've kind of dominated the sports.
Yeah, they're all black guys. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think everyone needs to just chill. Everyone needs to just be like...
But that's kind of our motto, is you need to fucking chill. I feel like we say that all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Y'all just need to chill, bro.
You gotta chill. Be chill and be understanding, please.
Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just live my life chill.
This is why I'm failing my fucking comms class, because I have actual common sense.
Did you email her about that?
Not yet. I'm going to email her today. This is fucking ridiculous.
I think it's hilarious.
I literally did all of the work she wanted me to do. And she was like, no.
No, you get a 0?
A 0. You did all of the work, but I didn't like how you did it, so you get a 0.
Honestly, that class is very pretentious.
Yeah, I find it disgusting. I don't like it.
Well, they're all just open-ended questions.
I mean, these are pretty, like... She's telling me what to think.
Well, she's telling you that you should have diversity in your life no matter, like... And she wants you to explain how you have diversity in your life. It's like...
Right. But I explained it, and she didn't like my explanation.
Well, what was your explanation? It's like, I don't look for diversity because I just look for, like...
I just look for people who are talented.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's funny, I'm not going to be like, great, he's funny and he's black, bring him on. I'm going to be like, no, he's funny.
He's funny, yeah.
He's funny, bring him on. Like, I don't care about the other I just don't care.
No.
Like, I would work on a team of all black guys. I would work on a team of all white guys. I would work on a team of all Hispanic guys. I don't care. I just want funny motherfuckers. That's it.
People who get the job done.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want. I really don't care about any of that at all.
Well, and here's the problem with, I think, nowadays is exactly how she stated it. Like, even if you have, like, let's say there's everyone in the room is white, they're all the most talented, they're top of the list. Yeah. You have to have a black guy.
You have to.
Or you're gonna be looked at as the worst, most terrible person in the world. Like, you can't do that. Like, you're no longer allowed to have the most talented people. You need to have a diverse room of people.
But I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to people who are, like, being included in the inclusion. You know what I mean? Like, they shouldn't be...
It's pity. It's pity points.
Exactly. Like, and everyone knows it. Like, if you're
Yeah.
the only guy of, like, even in, like, on black shows, when they have one white guy,
That's pity points.
he knows.
Yeah.
And like, everyone knows why he's there. He knows why he's there.
Yeah.
Or she knows why. Like, when there's one woman, she knows why she's there. She knows they didn't hire her off talent. They hired her because they had to.
Yeah.
So, like, I just don't think, like, that's not fair to anyone in that situation.
Well, and it doesn't help anyone either.
No.
Like, you're not bettering yourself if you are that person. You're just using, oh, I'm this, I can get the job.
Yeah.
I can get in because they need a diverse set of people, and I'm unique.
Like, I can somewhat understand this applying to a corporate setting where it's like, we need outreach in these communities.
Yeah.
We do this stuff. But, like, in an art form, it's purely about talent, especially in comedy. It's just about who is funny. That's all that matters, is who's funny.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what gender, race you are.
Yeah, just be funny. That's all we care about.
Well, it's the same thing in sports too. It's not we need a diverse group. It's not we need a diverse team. It's
That's
who's the most
a
talented.
great point.
Let's look at fucking the Baltimore Ravens.
That's a great point.
That team is all fucking African Americans, and then you
Yes.
have like Mark Andrews. You have a linebacker, and I
Yeah.
think you have like maybe a safety. That's a white guy. That's it.
No, the whole defense is black. They have
Justin Tucker, Mark
they have
Andrews.
Justin Tucker, Mark Andrews, and one guy on the line.
That's white.
The only 3 white guys. It's based off of talent.
There's nothing wrong with that. That team is.
No.
Look how far they went. They're a talented
Went pretty
team.
far. They did lose to a team of whiteys, but we won't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Look at the
Bills.
Exactly. Look at that. The Bills is like a completely white team. You have
Yeah.
like Hamlin on defense. You have like a couple black guys here.
Yeah, but
and
they
there.
got a lot of white guys on the Bills.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just they picked up the most talented people.
Yeah, it's just about talent. Like, I just don't understand the whole, like, it should just be about talent. I don't get the whole thing where it's like, nope, you have to include them even though they're not good at that. It's the same for white guys. I know plenty of white people who just aren't talented at shit.
And they get into dumb bullshit because
they're like, they get a job on like South Side or something, and it's like they don't belong on South Side. They don't, like, a white guy shouldn't be producing South Side if he's not talented.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
You were never going to.
Yeah.
Like
I'm never going to.
It's not the way that we think.
We're
That's
going
the
to be
thing.
forced to include people who aren't talented at some point, for sure. It's going to happen.
Yeah. And I don't want to be like, I'm going to put you on a small role because you're not talented, because then that looks even worse on you. It's like,
Yeah, it does.
you made them your fucking person to go get
But
coffee.
if you give them a big role,
You could be fucked.
you might fuck up your whole thing.
Yeah, dude.
So,
It really is like a double-edged sword.
yeah.
I don't
Damned if you
even-
do, damned if you don't.
Yeah. You're kind of fucked. Damn. Bro.
I don't like it at all. But that's basically what I said in that question. Is I just told her, I was like, I'm in like I'm studying like an art form, so I don't really pay attention to that. I just pay attention, like, it's just about who's talented and who wants to work with me. That's the other thing, is a lot of people choose, like, a lot of black people aren't going to choose to work with me because they might not get my humor. Like,
Yeah.
Like, humor is cultural too. So, like, a lot of people outside of my culture might not
Yeah, they don't
understand my humor, so they don't want to work on that.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to work with who wants to work with me and the most talented of that group.
Yeah.
So, like,
But I feel like that's not unfair to
no,
ask.
not at all.
But it is. Nowadays it is. It's super unfair to want that.
Like, I don't really find a lot of, like, classic black comedies that funny. But I know they don't find a lot of classic white comedies funny.
Well, it's like the same with music. Like,
Yeah.
they're not going to listen to whiny white boy music.
No, dude, black dudes don't
They
fuck
hate
with Blink-182. They do not like Blink-182 at all. They don't like it.
And not everyone like my old buddy. He doesn't care for rap. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how it is. Like,
It's just preferences and stuff. And, like, I don't know. People should have choice.
yeah, I just don't understand why we hate people for not liking someone or
Yeah.
not understanding something that we like.
The biggest issue the biggest show that always had, like, that ran into this problem was Seinfeld. Because Seinfeld's a pretty white show. Well, it's
Yeah.
a very Jewish show.
Yeah.
And so if you're not, if you didn't grow up with, like, that kind of thing, you might not find that funny. Because it really is just complaining. So I bet a lot of people watch it and they're just like, this is actually really annoying.
Like, yeah, he's just complaining the whole time.
He's just kind of complaining. But then they get upset that like there wasn't enough diversity on the show, and it's like, well, they probably didn't even care about being on that show because they didn't find this funny. They didn't find it relatable. So why would they care about being on a show that they have no attachment to?
Exactly.
Like, why would you care?
Well, because that's not how people look at things, dude. They wanna cancel everything nowadays.
They do. They want to fuck shit
if
up.
they can ruin your life.
Yeah, we might get canceled for having this conversation.
Yeah,
this is a touchy conversation, but it's good that we're having it.
I think more people need to have this conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, this is it's a crazy thing that we just allow to happen in our world, and we're just okay with it.
I think it's also interesting, like, you're the product of a Hispanic immigrant, of El Salvadorian immigrant, and a baseline white.
Yeah.
Baseline white guy.
Exactly.
I'm the product of a Jewish woman and a very Italian guy. Like, there's a lot of mixing going on.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of dudes who are, like, half Puerto Rican, half black, half white. Like, I know a few guys who are half black, half Jewish. So, like, there's a lot of mixing going on.
It's diverse.
Yeah.
But people don't want to see that. I don't think, like, people, like, here's my thing is, people want to see the majority of you. So
yeah.
So it's like if I go up to someone and I'm like, hi, they're like, oh, you're white. I'm like, no, I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
But, like, that the first thing they see is a white guy. So that's their initial thought. He's a white guy. Probably same with you. Someone walks with, like, that's a white guy.
Well, I am white.
Exactly. I know you're white, but, like, you're Jewish and Italian. You're not just a fucking white guy.
Yeah, I'm not like some Brit.
Exactly, but they're going to think these are just some white dudes.
Yeah, it's also funny when people are like, I don't know, like when people like say stuff, like I've been in like class debates where they're like, well, your family's a colonizer, and I'm like, my family got here in the 40s. My family's been here for 80 years. Like, like I met the people who came here. They had nothing to do with anything.
No, they weren't in like the Revolutionary War. They weren't.
No,
doing
they
all
were
that
literally
bullshit.
all born in other countries
and
came here like to find a better, like fleeing persecution. They came here in like the 30s and 40s. That's when my family got here.
That's not.
They didn't even touch the 1800s in this country.
No.
They were peasants in Europe.
Yeah, no, but like when they see you, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you're a colonizer."
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Like, or like when you see an African American person, maybe they're like African American, Asian. I don't know, Mexican. Like they're just you're a black guy.
I've also met dudes where it's like their grandparents or their parents are like from Nigeria. Yeah. So it's like they also don't have anything to do with anything that happened in America's past.
No.
And I can always kind of relate to those guys too, where they're like, yeah, like my family just got here, and I'm like, same.
Yeah.
Like they just got here.
Yeah, realistically, it hasn't. What it's been for you? You said 40s, so like 80 years.
Like they got here just in time for my great grandfather to fight in World War II for America.
Yeah, so like they've been here for like 80 years.
Yeah,
that's not long enough for them to have been.
If you've met the people who immigrated to America for your family, it's not long enough for you to feel guilty. No, I mean, it's just not long enough. I don't feel guilty at all.
Yeah, I don't think you can though. Like
no. Especially because I know my family were peasants. They were of the peasant class in Europe. Always. Yeah. And like a lot of my family was fleeing religious and ethnic persecution in Poland and Ukraine.
Yeah. Well, and then you come to America. And I mean, that's kind of what we're known for a little bit, is just kind of just take people.
Yeah, you take them in.
Yeah.
You take your tired, you're hungry, and your huddled masses.
Yeah. You start a new life here.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
That's crazy that they think that your family colonized. That's
insane. No, yeah, for real. I've been in high school debates, like you know how we had to do like debates like in class and stuff like that. I was crushing this girl, like just every point she brought up, I was just like, nope, next one, nope, next one, just crushing everything. She started the rage, and she was just like, well, you wouldn't know, your family are white colonizers, and I'm like, I've literally met all of the people who immigrated here. Yeah. No, that's not going to work on me. And then she was even like her family had been here longer than mine.
She's the colonizer, bro. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Her family was Hispanic, and then she had like some relative who was like Chinese or something.
Yeah.
But they came over in the 1800s.
Yeah,
They've been here longer than my family.
That's when shit was happening,
Yeah.
bro.
Like, bro, please do not go down this road. You don't want to go down this road.
Yeah, well, you were a white guy saying she was wrong, so she had to pull some shit on you.
She did. She had to pull something. She had to pull out some nonsense.
Yeah, dude.
And I got her. I beat her.
Good.
The second I said it, everyone in the class was like, kind of a nice point.
Yeah, dude.
Like, his family hasn't even been here that long. And my family got here and immediately fought for America. They immediately fought in World War II.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, those are... I don't even know what I was going to say. Those are good Americans. Those are, like...
Yeah.
They wanted to be part of America, and so they did what they had to do.
And then they came back and they became, like, Masons and stuff like that. They came back and, like, led productive lives in society.
Yeah. They did stuff for America.
Yeah.
They did shit. They didn't just sit around and fucking do illegal shit.
Yeah.
And then get mad.
They got out of hand at some point, but...
Yeah, a little bit.
They got out of hand at some point, but, you know.
But I mean, that's just kind of what was happening over there.
Yeah, that's what was happening. That's what was happening
It was
the
just
Guineas in New York. They were getting into some bullshit. But, you know, whatever. It's chill.
Is what it is.
Is what it is. The Jews were actually very productive. They came over here and immediately all became fucking doctors and lawyers. They immediately got here and were like, actually, we're going to become the highest paid people here.
Well, and then they start the show business.
Yes, they did start show business.
Oh, what is he signing?
Lake and Riley law. I don't know what it's about. Lake and Riley Act. I know what Lake and Riley was. She got murdered by an illegal immigrant. He, like, hunted her down and murdered her in, like, broad daylight.
Oh, we're mad that we're deporting those people?
Obviously, that guy should be allowed to stay in the country, dude. Obviously. Come on. Why would you ever deport a murderer? What are you talking about?
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Well, I told you yesterday that, like, CNN was trying to make me feel bad about a guy getting deported, and they were like, and you've only been convicted of trespassing twice? It's like, bro, he committed the same crime 2 times.
Well, and it's not even like... It's trespassing can be very serious depending on where you trespass.
Trespassing can be very serious. Especially, like, if there's, like, stalking involved and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that, like, sometimes you're doing more than just trespass. Like, you were planning on doing more than trespassing.
Yeah, but they got caught.
But you got caught too quick, so that it's just trespassing. Like, that could be very fucking serious. It could also be nothing. But the fact you did it twice is worrisome.
Well, here's my thing about that is you know you're illegal, right?
Yes.
You know you're illegal. You trespass.
That's true.
Okay, you get caught. You get in trouble. They're probably already, now you're in hiding because they know that you're in America.
Yeah.
They know you're illegal.
Yeah.
You go fucking do it again.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Is like, even if it was nothing, to do it twice while knowing you're an illegal immigrant.
It's just the dumbest thing ever.
It's just not smart. And it's
so
like,
fucking stupid.
do we want dumb motherfuckers here? Shouldn't we be getting the smartest at least?
Yeah. No, yeah, there's no offense, but there's a bar that you kind of have to meet.
If you're going to be a criminal, at least be smart about it. At least be smart.
Don't be a dumbass and trespass twice and get caught. Honestly, I bet it was the same place, too. I bet he tried the exact same place.
It was 100% the same place.
Well, and we were even, like, talking about this. It was like, was this the best candidate for them really?
That's also true.
Was this the best candidate for CNN to be like, oh, you only trespassed twice? What were the other people? They murdered 3 people? You only killed 3 people? Like, what are we fucking doing?
Or they were probably like, this guy only sold heroin for 4 years. So that it's like, maybe he's back up. This guy only trespassed twice. We'll go with him.
Yeah.
If he turns out weird, we'll go with the heroin guy. Yeah. So it's like, how was that your best candidate? You got to have better people. If you want us to agree with you, you need to have better spokespeople than this.
You need to have an illegal immigrant who came here and has proof of them working, and they're like, we're going to send you home. And
I actually know a few illegal immigrants who, like, or like at least their children, who, like, they're perfectly fine people.
Yeah.
They've never done anything wrong other than, you know,
illegally.
By definition, you are a criminal if you come here illegally. By definition.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that that's, like, a bad law to break, but by definition, that's true. You're a criminal.
Well, you can't say you're not. That's the thing. If people who say you're not,
if I steal a candy bar from a store, that's a criminal act.
Even if you don't get caught, you're still a criminal.
Yes, you're still a criminal. So like, but I know plenty who do exactly what you should be doing. They live regular lives. They are very productive in society. But there's also a lot who aren't doing great shit out there.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is they think like one person ruins it for everyone.
That's exactly what one kid ruins it for the class.
Yeah.
You murder a few white girls, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem. You're ruining it for the class.
Yeah. It sucks, but that's just how it is.
I think that's what the Mexican president should say. Like, she should do a press conference where she's like, you all fucking ruined it. Like, she should do, like, the substitute teacher sitting on the desk. I think she should be like, never in my 20 years have I gotten a note this bad. She's just like,
y'all killing all these white people.
Raping. What are we doing?
Come on, guys. Come on.
These notes are... Now, we're going to try again. But you better behave this time.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe you guys will go to pizza party if you stop fucking killing all of us.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. We'll give them we could give them a pizza party.
Just put that'd be nice. Kind of pizzas over the board.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to get any better, though, because Trump did declare the cartels as international terrorist organizations. So it'll probably get worse.
I did see that.
Yeah, it'll probably get significantly worse because they're not going to stop.
Well, I think his thing is like now, if they come into the country and we find them, we're going to kill them. Like,
yeah, you can take them out now.
Yeah. You're dead. Yeah. If you are found in this country as a cartel member, yes. I'm sorry, but you are going to be used and abused for information.
Yes.
And then you're going to be killed.
Yes.
So do with that what you wish. Like,
that's true.
Like,
take note of that.
Take note of that if you are a legal immigrant safety, listening to our podcast.
Not even for us being like stay out. It's just like for your own safety.
You will die. Like,
we have straight up a wild card as a president, so you should probably chill.
Yeah. Honestly, I can never guess what he's going to do tomorrow. I don't know what he's going to do tomorrow. I have
no idea what he's going to do tomorrow.
He could, for all we know, he could launch nukes into space and be like, "There's fucking aliens up there."
Across the thing, RFK Jr. is a predator.
Head of high-profile.
Yeah, and then she accused him of nothing predatory.
President Donald Trump's Department of Health and Human Services.
She accused him of nothing predatory, which was very interesting. To call someone a that's like, I don't know. It's like saying someone's fat and then being like, and he works out every day. It's like, well,
you can't be both.
Yeah.
Israel says
3 Israeli and 5 hostages. 5 Thai hostages.
Why do we have Thai hostages in Israel?
No, fucking Gaza has... What is Hamas doing with Thai people?
About 90 Patriot missiles from Israel are being sent to Ukraine and
fuck.
by the United States.
What are we doing? What is this, the NBA? We're doing 3-way trades? We're like, you give us hostages, you give them missiles, we'll give you money. It's... What the fuck? This does need to be put to an end. We need to get out of Ukraine, and we need to just be done with helping Israel with this war. Like, I support Israel more than I support Hamas, for sure, but too many people are dying. It's fucked.
Yeah, it is. Well,
it's completely fucked.
I mean, it's a war, so it
is a war.
It is going to happen. People are going to die, but it is...
What's actually crazy is if you look at, like, the statistics of, like, wars historically compared to this one, there's actually less civilian deaths by percentage compared to, like, militia deaths. So, like, during World War II, there was the percentage of civilian deaths was higher than the percentage... Civilian deaths compared to military deaths was higher than the percentage of this conflict in Israel.
Well, I wanted to say, like, we were bombing shit in the wars. Like, we were bombing cities, but we're also bombing cities with civilians. Like,
yeah, it was more indiscriminate. Like,
yeah.
Israel's actually being pretty clean about the way that they're killing people, but Hamas hides behind their citizens, which makes it pretty tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, too many people are dying. They need to be done with this.
The fact that the citizens are like, it's okay, you guys can hide behind us. Well, I mean, it's not like they're saying yes, they are, but it's not like they're being like, oh, they're here.
Well, their ideology is they don't believe that Israel has the right to exist, and they don't believe that Jewish people have the right to exist.
Yeah, well, that's what their whole fucking book says. You can kill anyone.
Yes, especially Jews.
Yeah,
they hate Jews.
Yeah.
Like, that's their mission.
In life is
the mission in the Middle East is to get rid of all of the Jews.
Yeah,
which is very sad.
Yeah, it is.
Who's gonna make us laugh? We need some giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we definitely need to be done with Ukraine, dude. Holy fuck, it's too long. It's too much.
Yeah.
And we're in the wrong. We're in the wrong.
Yeah, it really is not our place. We were the one who kind of started it.
Yeah, we
you want to
crossed
join
the
NATO?
line.
You want to join?
Exactly, bro.
You can't. You can't be doing that shit when he literally said, "Don't fucking do it."
Ukraine was the hard line. No NATO. That was agreed upon when Reagan was in office. And then now you come in and you're like, yeah, you want to join NATO? Fucking don't do it. Just don't fucking do it.
Honestly, I think we did that on purpose so we could fund it.
Yeah, we did it on purpose so that we could fund
A
a war there because we want to. What's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. Well, what they wanted to happen. This can't happen anymore because the war has gone on. It hasn't gone according to plan. This was a deep state thing, for sure. What they wanted to have happen was Ukraine was going to win. They were going to win. It was basically just going to be the U.S. was going to fight.
You fight the war, yeah.
Get them out of there, which we are doing. We're at war. As much as people don't want to say like, oh, we're not at war. We're just fighting.
We are.
We're at war. This is war. What they wanted to have happen was we would win, and then we would take over the reconstruction of Ukraine. And when we did that, we would take all of their resources.
Yeah.
We would take all of their minerals. Ukraine is the breadbasket of Europe. We would take all of that. We would have everything we wanted, and we would have a reason to be in Ukraine that close to Russia.
Yeah.
So that's what they wanted to have happen. This has not gone according to plan at all.
It's gone on way too long.
It's way too. But I think they underestimated the fact that Putin can't afford to lose. He can't afford to lose this war.
No, he really can't.
So like,
He's gonna fight with basically all he's got right there.
yeah, bro, he brought North Koreans on. Yeah. You bring North Koreans on, you're basically saying like, yeah, we're fucking around. We're gonna do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
We're gonna invite insane people who don't even know about the real world to fight this war.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We need to get out of there. It's our fault that this is even really a thing. Like, the people who are like super anti-Russia, pro-Ukraine, I don't really think have a grasp on the.
They don't understand what's going on.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not pro-Russia, but I understand that Ukraine is
it's a powerhouse. So if you have Ukraine, you kind of have
a lot of
access to
resources.
Europe, yeah.
But it's also like Ukraine's government is insanely corrupt.
Yeah.
Insane that most of their GDP comes from scamming and sex work, and a lot of their government and a lot of their high-ranking military officials are Nazis. They literally have Nazi tattoos on them, and we have pictures of like our politicians shaking their hands and giving them medals. And then you look up pictures of them from 2 years ago. They have like swastika tattoos. They have SS tattoos. They have tons of Nazi shit. They're Nazis.
Bro, what the fuck?
But because they have stuff that we want, we're willing to work with them, which is disgusting.
Well, that's all it is. As long as we have a benefit. As long as America gets a benefit.
That is true.
If America benefits from shit, that's we're gonna try to.
Like, yes, we are number one. I stand by that. But our deep state, those boys need to chill.
Yeah.
The deep state is the CIA is out of their fucking minds. But I think this is the Ontario commercial telling us, please come get us. Ontario wants to be one of us. We should make him one of us.
We should.
We're
an hour and 13.
Well, it was your birthday yesterday. I feel like we should acknowledge that. Kent is 20.
I am 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made it. You did it. You did it.
Yeah, cool. Honestly, that's awesome.
Yeah, you made it. You're 20 years old.
20. I'm no longer a teen. The last of my siblings.
Yep.
Probably killed my dad. Honestly, I feel like yesterday might have been a little hard for my dad realizing that his youngest is no longer.
I saw him post about it on Instagram.
Yeah. He posted the photo of me with Hayes on the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my parents still have one more year of having a teenager, and then both of their children are 20 years old.
Yeah. I don't know. I said, birthdays are now just fucking we went to class, we had Taco Bell.
Yep. Watched a movie.
Watched the movie, and then I made fucking Thin Mint milkshake. That was my
Yeah.
birthday. There's nothing wrong with that though. Like I don't see a problem with that.
Well, we're just not birthday guys, so.
Yeah, honestly, a birthday is just another day.
Yeah. I mean, 21st, yeah.
21st, we're gonna go hard.
I'm gonna booze.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
go hard. We're gonna have fun. But after 21,
I'll probably, you know, like, I think people celebrate every decade. Like, every decade, you kind of do, like, maybe you go on
Yeah.
a trip with, like,
Yeah.
your wife or something. Like, you
Yeah.
do something.
well, like I feel like your next biggest birthday after 21 is probably like 50.
Bro, 30.
I don't.
30's a big one.
You think 30 is a big
Yeah,
one?
30 is definitely a big one.
You know who's gonna be 30 this year?
Oh, yeah, your brother, huh?
Yeah, 95 to 05, 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fucking 30.
Who else is going to be 30 this year? Who were you thinking of?
Yeah, no, Jonathan. That's what I was
Okay,
thinking of.
alright.
I just had to make sure I was doing the math right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No, my brother will be. He
No,
will
30's a big one.
He'll
for
be
sure.
30 this year. I don't know.
Because, like, when you're in your 20s, like, when you're, like, 28, 29, you're still kind of young. When you're 30,
You're an adult, dude.
you're a fucking adult, and you're approaching mid-age. Like, you're an adult, and it's kind of just all downhill. My mom said that that her 30s were the worst.
I would imagine.
Yeah, she said her 30 because you're the most busy, and you have the least money.
Yeah.
Because you have children, you have, like, your house, you have
Cars,
your job,
yeah,
cars.
yeah.
So, like, you're the most busy you've ever been, and you have the least money you've ever had. And you're just kind of, like...
You're kind of just
doing
cruising.
that.
You're kind of just hoping that you get through.
Yeah.
Damn.
And your kids aren't fun anymore. Your kids turn, you know, in their, like, 10, and now
they're
they're
kind of like
now
little
you're
pieces of shit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And then they approach their teens in your early 40s. My mom said, like, both my parents have kind of said this, like, your late 40s, it starts to get a lot better, and it's more fun again.
yeah.
But it's
Well,
pretty tough for, like, 15 years.
well, it also depends on when you have your kids. Like
Yeah.
my parents are both in their 50s, and I'm like, what? This is my second year, so they were. My mom was 55, and my dad was 50, 53, 52 when I graduated.
Yeah.
So like they probably had it a little bit longer into their
Yeah.
life where it was
I think my mom was 46 and my dad was 48.
when you graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or maybe 49.
yeah, and yeah. But when like their first kid left, they were probably like, shit, 1 year left.
Yeah, I mean, it was also easy with them, too, because me and my sister are only, like, a year and a half apart. Mm-hmm. So, like...
When you're super young, it's hard, but once
Yeah.
you hit a certain age, like once you hit 10 or 12, it's kind of easy.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. Once we hit, like, teens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Yeah. But like when you're young and you have two kids close to each other, it's kind of.
Yeah. But, yeah, apparently your 30s are junk. So,
I'm gonna skip my 30s. Fuck that, bro. Just hell no.
yeah, I feel like I might just want to go the old dad route.
Yeah.
Have some have nice 30s, save up some money, and then 40 have a kid.
Yeah, and then have a kid till you're 58.
Maybe I'll have enough money I can just pawn that motherfucker off. I'll be like, hey, you want to go to a nice school across the country?
Yeah, go into a border school.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to deal with you through middle school, so you go over there.
No, yeah, I'll probably I'd probably have a kid younger than that, but like that just sounds awful, bro.
Yeah.
Hitting the 30, we're only 10 years away from the 30s.
Don't say that, dude. We're
From
10
the
years away. We have 10
30s,
years.
bro.
Come on, bro. Think
10
about it.
years
We have
away.
10 years.
Yeah, but we're closer to 30 than we are to 10.
Now we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been.
Yeah, you have been. I am a day. I'm a day
You're a
closer
day
to 30
closer.
than I am 10.
I'm several months closer.
Like 3.
4.
Yeah.
4.
4-ish.
4 months closer.
No, fuck birthdays, low-key. I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah.
Just another day.
They're kind of whatever.
They're kind of whatever. I mean, thanks for all the birthday wishes if you wish me a happy birthday.
How many people did you wish you a happy birthday?
Like family. A lot of family and like friends.
None of the boys?
No.
Oh, wow. I do want to say,
I'm not mad about it because I mean like I've probably missed their birthdays.
yeah, that's probably true.
So like I can't be mad they don't wish
I think
me.
I've said happy birthday to 3 of them.
I think I missed Ben's birthday recently and I just
Whose?
Ben's.
I definitely missed it.
I think his birthday was recent.
I'm
and
pretty sure it's in December.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
missed that shit.
I definitely missed it.
Apologies.
Yeah, our bad.
Yeah.
I do want to shout out Jaden, though. He committed to Hastings.
I do. Yeah, I did see that.
I texted him. Yeah, we talked about it. It's very cool.
I think that's sweet as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe
join Jake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that'll help Jake a little bit.
Yeah, that might cheer him up.
Yeah, if he chooses to stay.
Yeah, I think he's staying.
I think he will now.
Yeah.
Just because he's like, I got one of the bros coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help him out a little bit.
But yeah, congratulations to Jake or Jaden.
Good shit, Jaden.
Yeah.
Fucking
Very cool.
Hell yeah, bro.
What else? What else? What do we want to end on? Or are we done?
Yeah, I don't know what to end on. It was pretty serious today. We went another
It
serious.
was a little serious.
God, we need to fucking stop.
Well, I woke up and I got fired up by CNN, dude.
Yeah.
I got fired up. I got angry. I got upset. I didn't like it. I didn't like what they were doing. It just upset me.
No, that's fair.
I've also been I've been listening to fucking girl lib talk, bro.
Nah, dude, you can't bring this up. You can't bring this up.
Fuck.
We can't talk about
I won't bring
this.
it up. I won't bring it up.
We can talk about it off air.
Yeah, we can talk about it off cam, but holy shit.
Yeah, not on cam, sorry.
I just bro.
Well, say something about it really quick. Just really fast, but don't go too into depth.
Just, if you don't know what you're talking about, stop talking. Please stop talking.
Do research.
Yes, please come to me with research, because I promise you everything I say comes from a place of research. If you think I don't read, you're out of your fucking mind. I read every day. Every day I read about the things. I read and I watch the news.
That's a quote.
And I listen to podcasts. That is a great quote.
I'm not anti-vax. I'm pro-safety.
That is great. So, but I've known that. That's the thing. A lot of people just think he's anti-vax. He's not anti-vax. He's literally just pro-science.
He wants to make sure that the vaccines are as safe as possible.
Exactly. So they were grilling him on this thing that happened in Samoa. I think it was American Samoa, where these 2 measles vaccines killed these 2 kids because they were contaminated. And so he was literally like, okay, let's halt this now because we don't want more kids dying. So let's stop this. And then there was some sort of measles outbreak. And I think it was actually not even a huge outbreak, but a few kids
got it.
And I think a couple died. And it was okay, well, we know that the vaccine killed these kids. We know that these vaccines that were contaminated killed these kids.
Yes, it's it could have killed all of those kids that got measles.
Exactly. All these kids. So a few more kids died because they got sick.
Yeah.
That's sad. But think of all the kids who didn't die. They might have died. They could have just as easily died from that
vaccination,
contaminated vaccine.
Yeah.
So it's he's just pro. Let's take a beat. Let's do our research. Make sure that we're doing some things safely.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's just how things go sometimes. It's just tough. Parents who say they keep their kids up to date.
Dropped 12%. That's a lot.
I think it dropped 8%. 90 to 82, or was that 72?
I don't know.
I think it was 82. I think it dropped 8%.
All right, 8%. That's a decent 8%
amount.
is a decent drop.
But up to date, that's the other thing. They word these things so weirdly. What does up to date mean? Does up to date mean they have 7 COVID boosters? Because if so, I'm not up to date.
I'm not either.
Yeah, so
I don't even know if I got a booster. I think I got my original 2 vaccines, and that was it.
I don't know, bro.
It's dumb.
It's very dumb.
Do your research.
Yes, you need to do your research. Please come to me with research because I always come at you with research.
Yeah.
I read about it. I watch the news. I listen to pods. Also get your new information from various sources. Do not come to me with research off of one thing because it's probably skewed. You need to find the middle ground.
Mm-hmm. I feel that should just be general knowledge, though.
No,
the fact that you got to say
not.
that is kind of fucking stupid.
Yes, because people will, for real. I've had this argument with my grandparents where they're like, no, this is correct. MSNBC said it. And I'm like, bro.
Are you serious?
That's the worst one to come at me with is MSNBC or Fox. Don't come at me with either of those. I'm not going to believe you.
They're all skewed one side.
Yeah, I'm just not going to believe you. Yeah, we need to do more jokes for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. We didn't have our producer today. We were a little bit off.
We were a little bit off. But I think actually it was a good cast.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a nice conversation.
Yes, it was a good conversation.
If you guys like conversation.
Yeah, there were some chuckles.
Yeah.
I made some jokes.
Yeah.
We got some in.
We still got to figure this out. We're going to get this figured out.
Yeah, we're going to get it. We're going to get it right. We don't know what we are. We're a comedy show, but we do take shit serious also.
I think we take shit a little bit too serious. That's our problem, is when we dive into shit.
Well, because I love topics.
Well, and we have to be careful, too. We can't be joking about everything.
Nah, I'm going to joke about everything.
Yeah, but you can, but you can't. Like, you can joke about everything, but there's a line to where we can't go past.
Yeah, I'm a step over.
I think we have stepped over.
Yeah, I'm just warning people I'm going to step over.
I'm gonna be that sibling that's at the door, like, I'm not in your room.
Yes, exactly.
But I'm in your room.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm bothering you.
I'm not poking you, dude.
No.
I'm not touching you, but
I'm not touching you, but my finger is in your face.
Exactly. I don't got anything else.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Deuces, bro.
Later.